The first thing we need to do is make somewhere to save our assets as we produce them. So I've gone into desktop. I like to work on my desktop. I've produced a folder called assets, and in that folder I've produced 3 other folders. We need to export our work in a number of ways because users might use our work in a number of ways. So what I've done is I've got a folder for Piskel files, a folder for PNG files, and a folder for sprite sheets. So if you decide where you're going to save your assets and make a similar folder, then we'll be good to move on. So I'm going to close that and go into Piskel. And before I start drawing, I want to set a default tile size. So I click on this icon here, which says resize the drawing area. We're doing a tile-based game, and in a tile-based pixel art game, good idea to have your tiles sized as a multiple of 16. I'm having quite big tiles, so I've gone with 64 by 64. And that's going to be my default size. So if you set your default size to 64 by 64 and click set default, your drawing area will always be that size when you start a new drawing, which is kind of useful. We can draw tiles of other sizes. That's okay. We're still good to do that. We just need to remember to change the size before we start drawing. Okay, I think that's our housekeeping done, so let's draw our first assets.